he will not be introduced in a solo movie. Snyder said on the Hot Mic podcast he will be introduced in Midnight Suns. Oh,
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
oh, oh. Okay. What it do is your boy King Barco here at the Too Easy King. Welcome. And yeah, man, we had some bad and good news. So bad mixed into some good news. And I don't know, you let me know what you guys think about it. But there's rumors circulating around, heavy rumors circulating around the Blade movie that supposedly has been in production for about, gosh, 7 years? God, it's been that long? What was it, 2019? Is that what they're saying is when they introduced Mahershala Ali? When did they introduce Mahershala Ali as Blade? When did they introduce Mahershala Ali as Blade? Holy gosh, since 2019. So this movie has been in production for about 7 years now. Yo, and he only, what is it, only like two appearances on Marvel Zombies, and that he did like the, what they said, the voiceover or the sound only appearance on in Eternals. Like, bro, that is crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know they've been trying to make that movie for about 7 years. It's been 7 years. I'm not gonna lie, COVID till now has been a doozy, dog. It's been, from COVID to now, it's been a blur. Cause gosh, I did not realize it's been 7 years they've been trying to get that movie going. So I'm thinking it's about like four. No, it's almost a decade they've been trying to get that movie off the ground. And not to mention Mahershala Ali, he's pushing 60, I think. Like, dang, bro, like y'all couldn't get this movie together? Like, that's wild. Like, and that's the rumors that are circulating around, that they just full on canceled the movie altogether, which I think, me personally, I think it's a good thing. Bad thing, because guys, like, with Blade, you got to do this movie right. This Blade, originally back in the 90s with Wesley Snipes, saved Marvel movies in the cinema. Because if we don't have Blade, we don't have the Avengers, we don't have any of these places. They don't have X-Men. Like, everything was riding on this movie. Like, I don't think people understand the significance of Blade back in the 90s. The first Blade. The entire superhero genre in the movie theaters was riding on that one movie. And so this is crazy, but yeah, man, and this is the movie you got to do right. You got to do right, which I think is kind of a good thing, because of the things I was hearing off this movie were horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you; they were doing some diabolical things to this movie. One, they were gonna backseat Blade in his own movie, and so the female character in the first Blade movie, she gets bit and she's a vampire technically, and she has to do this and that. You know, they were gonna do a story. There was supposedly a story out there circulating that they were gonna make her like like a trainee that becomes the teacher, and she was gonna take over as Blade or some stupid shit like that. Like, it was bad, the amount of rumors were circulating. And there was another one where they made him where they made Blade gay, and he was protecting his adopted child with his, like, so there was some crazy rumors circulating around. I don't know how true that is, But yeah, supposedly him and his vampire husband are trying to protect their adopted son from like a shadow organization or something. It was stupid, man. It was stupid, and I think from my understanding, Mahershala Ali, I'm probably butchering his name, so I'm just gonna say Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali didn't want to do the movie because he wasn't trying to butcher his character. Which, if that's the case, then hey, you did a good service to us Blade fans. You did a big service, sir. Because at the end of the day, what you call it? Yeah, no, we did not want any of that. Just and the thing is, that was back when Marvel's been going woke. Like I've been saying it for years. Marvel has been on this path of wokeism. I call it wokeism, and they've been destroying their own product and their own brand. And a lot of companies were doing it. A lot of companies were destroying their own brand, like Bud Light, Target. I mean, you name it. So many big brands were destroying their own brand in the name of wokeism. And so, yeah, man, it was crazy to see. It was a crazy time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Crazy time that we was living in a couple years ago. Which I'm glad we're kind of supposedly everything's being phased out. We're no longer supposed to be the Bob Iger and Disney. We're no longer doing the culture wars, but I mean, I don't know. There's still a lot of woke stuff that's still in there, so I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. But with this movie right here, there was three different movies. One, he was gay. Two, he was going to take a back seat to his own movie, and then three, he had a daughter that they're trying with the same shadow organization was trying to go after. And these are all rumors, so just take it with a grain of salt. But there he had a daughter in that other the other story that was going out, and that she was taking over, and she was going to be a female. So it was going to be a female Blade, and he was going to take a back seat to her. So regardless, Blade was taking a back seat in his own movie. Like, what the hell are y'all doing, Marvel? And so and a lot of rumors of this were coming out. And so we'll never know, I guess. They kind of did a soft cancel from the looks of it, but it hasn't been confirmed. So who knows? Maybe Marvel announces it. But yeah, man, if this is how you're going to do Blade, then yeah, then it was probably a good thing that you canceled it. So let's check out the article from MSN and what is it, Netflix Junkie, and let's see what they got going on because this thing's been in production for 7 years. I feel old just saying this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I felt old. My age started hitting nasty bad. But yeah. So Marvel seemingly cancels the 7 year in the making Blade solo movie rumored to offer a consolation. Okay. Wonder what that is. Anticipation can be a powerful fuel in pop culture, building hope. Yeah, all the nonsense. But sometimes long. I'm going to skip through all the rhetoric and all this extra stuff they write in. But sometimes long waits lead not to celebration, but to quiet disappointment. Don't tell me they're going to make me. Okay. They're gonna make me pay a subscription to read an article. Yeah, the Wall Street Journal does that. Annoying. An ever shifting landscape. But I understand. You gotta make your money. In ever shifting landscapes of blockbuster filmmaking, even the most promising projects can falter behind the scenes. The reality now seems to surround one of MCU's most anticipated ventures after nearly 7 years of delay. Marvel appears to have effectively canceled the long-awaited Blade movie. Blade's future faces uncertain fate. Mahershala Ali, my bad. I was butchering his name for the longest. Mahershala Ali led Blade movie may be done for at least as a solo flick. According to the industry insider Jeff Snyder, Marvel Studios has dropped plans for a standalone Blade offering and now plans to bring the character in the MCU through team up gig instead. Yeah, I figured they're gonna do something like that. If that is true, he will not be introduced in a solo movie. Snyder said on the Hot Mic podcast he will be introduced in Midnight Suns. Oh, okay. Hey, if that's how they introduce him, that's not bad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's not bad. This is the latest setback for a film first announced back in 2019 at San Diego Comic Con. Blade, for those unversed, is well-known Marvel character, half human, half vampire. You know, Google him yourself. I'm not going to read through all that. Mahershala Ali has been open about his eagerness to play the role, telling Variety last summer to call the superhero house and tell them he is ready for production to start. It appears he may now have to manifest a Midnight Suns venture, as Jeff Snyder suggested. That would be dope. I mean, I don't know who Jeff Snyder is. I mean, if someone can ring a bell on me. But following Sinner's massive uproar, fans demand Marvel to wash theirs and give Blade movie to Ryan Coogler. That would be amazing. Like if they give a Ryan Coogler's directing Blade, oh yeah, we might be good, boys. We might be good. I'm not gonna lie to you. We might be good if that's the case. And so Midnight Suns, Marvel's darker team of Earth vigilantes, features Blade, Moonlight, Ghost Riders, and others. A movie centered around them, however, is not possible before 2028. Marvel's busy slate through 2027. Okay. What does Marvel have in store for the next 2 years? Marvel will focus on wrapping up its delayed Robert Downey Jr. led Avengers reboot in the next 2 years. Avengers Doomsday, featuring Steve Rogers' comeback, is set to release on December 18, 2026, followed by Avengers Secret Wars on December 17, 2027. So there's going to be two Christmas. I didn't know the other one was going to be in December too. Okay. Any Midnight Suns project, if Marvel even considers it a priority, will only be explored after this. I mean, that makes sense. Which would delay Mahershala Ali's debut as Blade by almost a decade. That's crazy. Dude was 50 back then, so he's gonna be in his 60s starting a franchise. That's wild, bruh. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, hold on, let's stop this real quick. Let's let's check how old his brother is, because it's like, what? How old is his brother? Like how old is he gonna be by the time they actually introduce him as Blade in his own solo movie? How old is Mahershala Ali? Uh, He's 51 years old. So he would be, what is it, 2028? He would be 53 starting a franchise. That's still bad, dog. Like, come on now. I thought he was 50 back then. My bad. I guess I had my information wrong. But bro, like, y'all really shit the bed with this brother, dog. Y'all did this brother dirty, man. On the real. You did him dirty. You might actually have to recast. You might have aged out of it. Like Marvel, like you got something going on, brother. But it's like, yeah, not brother, but you got something going on. I'm not trying to fucking be Hulk Hogan. But yeah, man, it's like you guys got something going on, but you guys got to stop getting in your own way. You guys keep trying to force these woke agendas and woke narratives that are destroying your characters. It's destroying your characters. I'm not gonna lie to you. And so, hey man, listen, I hope everything goes good. I hope everything goes back. I think we're ready enough. But yeah, man, it just looks like even if they were gonna release the movie, it's still gonna take a couple years, and it's like, dog, by then it's gonna be a full decade. By the time this movie comes out, it would have been a full decade since they introduced Blade, and I'm like, dog, just for two cameos, one of him just being a voiceover. We don't even see him in Eternals, and the other one, Marvel Zombies, a cartoon version. Like, dog, the way you doing this, brother, is dirty, man. You did this brother dirty, Marvel. Truly, you did him dirty. And so, yeah, man, like it's just simple. Stick to the source material. All you have to do is stick to the source material. Like, there's a Blade game coming out. Like, I saw the previews for that, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks fire. It looks fire, but it was announced like 2 years ago. But I'm just like, what I don't know how long that one's gonna be or when that one's coming out. Hopefully, it's good. I truly hope it is. But I think with all the hype around, with somewhat of a hype, like I'm like, hey, just make the game good. Just make it good. That's all you have to do is just make it good. You know, follow it. Like literally, the game already looks amazing, and it hasn't even started yet. Like, let's check out that trailer. And it's made by Bethesda. So I don't know if this is gonna be a full on RPG game or what it's gonna be, but just by it being made by Bethesda, you know how big they make their games. Come on now.
Votre attention. Le suspense is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter this door.
Turn that shit up.
He cut him so like this is just so like look at the amount of ore that's coming out of this guy. Dude cut his finger around a vampire, like yeah, dude's over here sweating. Like, just look at the amount of ore. Like, it's so simple. Look, this is just a simple scene, and this already is way better. I'm not actually, I'm not gonna lie. That introduction to Blade and Marvel Zombies was pretty epic. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But still, this right here, like, literally, it's just simple. It's literally just simple. Just keep it simple and follow the thing. Let's finish this up.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard, bro. And it's made by Bethesda. I'm hoping it's an RPG vampire game. That would be amazing, dog. Look how amazing that looked with just like 30 seconds of like screen time. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So just keep it in that realm, and you guys are gonna be fine. Like that's literally all you had to do, but you guys kept trying to woke up all your stuff, and it failed at the seams. So this is just another example. Like if this movie is full on canceled and they don't do Midnight Suns, this is gonna be one of the biggest failures of Marvel since since the Marvels. So yeah, man. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is bad, but I think it's good because if we leave room for Ryan Coogler to take over that project too, and Black Panther, I don't know if he's gonna do it though realistically because he has Black Panther 3, where he's bringing in Denzel Washington, which I don't know what role he's going to be. But a movie that big already, I don't know if he's going to have time to do Blade, but if he does, I know he would kill it. He would kill it. I already know it. And then with a Disney budget, like, dog would go crazy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. But most definitely, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Was Disney right to cancel it if it was canceled, or were they wrong? And if the movie still is being made, how do you think the movie should be, or how do you think the movie should come out? Let me know. But until next time, y'all, it's been real, it's been raw, it's been too easy, y'all. Much love.